9 things you should not share with anyone. It is your personal life. Personal life is called personal for a reason. There are 9 most important things you should never share with others. And these are called secret things about you, right? There are certain matters, areas in your life you ought to keep to yourself, because unfortunately, not everyone has good intentions for you. A lot of people have destabilized their life just because they are sharing with others what they should never have. They can use, people can use private information about you to harm you, or they can use it to break your dreams if they are your competitors. Always attempt to maintain your life secrets in order that nobody can get this prospect to harm, to blame, or to judge you. Okay, now let's start right now. My name is Precious and this is Precious Spiritual TV. Continue to watch this video. It will definitely bless your life. Number 1 thing you should never share with others. It is your income. Your income details should be a secret between you and your company. Okay, between you and yourself. The amount of savings in your bank account should only be known by the bank and not your relatives or friends, because in this fast moving world that we are in, you can never know whether they will judge you on your income status. And you know that this world runs on money these days, and there's no way you can deny this fact. There are many problems that are caused by disclosing your income to others. First, people who know your income, they will start to associate you with your earnings. They will associate you with your income as if you are the money you earn. Second, people will begin to form money decisions for you. They will start to make money decisions for you. You will be expected to pay things you never intended to pay for. So do you only donate that little money to charity? You make that much and still drive this cheap car. You are 40 years old and still only make that little. You see why now? Please never share that with anyone. Number 2 thing that you should never share with anyone is your future goals. Your future goals. Think about it. These goals, they are not been manifested yet. They are not in a reality yet. So keep them to yourself. And one of the most important ways towards success that's wise people will share with you is not sharing your future goals at all. While you are still working to achieve your goals in the near or far future, you need to know that confidentiality of them is very important. I am not being superstitious. I am not implying that disclosing your goals will bring you bad luck. Okay, there is actual science behind this. Okay, this is also an important thing you should not share with others. Studies have proven that sharing goals with others can reduce the possibility that they will be accomplished. Telling people what you want to achieve creates a premature sense of completeness, even though it's not complete yet. It tricks the brain into believing that you have achieved something you have not. While you feel a sense of pride in letting people know what you intend to do, that pride doesn't motivate you at all. It will make it less likely for you to actually do the work. Second, if you're a beginner, negative feedback can stop you. Okay, sometimes we share our long-term goals with people that are supposed to help us, that ought to help us, but they end up discouraging us from achieving them. However, if you keep your goals to yourself, you have so much higher chance of accomplishing them. The next time you want to achieve a goal, just work hard. Okay, work hard, stay focused, and let success speak for itself. Number 3 thing you should never share with anyone, it's your good deeds. Your good deeds, the good things that you do. You may have heard that good deeds attract good karma. That is very true. And you should never be discouraged, okay, from doing good deeds. But if you start bragging about them, okay, you start having pride about them, the perspective of these deeds will change completely. It will change completely. Good deeds should be true. Should be true with intention, not for attention. Many of the great Samaritans always find how to inform the planet about their good deeds. However, good deeds might be thought of as valuable as long as the country continue to be untold. So, if you can't stop sharing how generous and kind you are, you might not be that good of a person. Once you brag about something good that you have done, now you are making it all about yourself, thus invalidating the great thing that you have already created. These kind of things you should not share. These are the kind of things that you should never share with other people. If you are doing good to make yourself good, to make yourself feel good, then there is absolutely no reason to brag about it. No reason. Many of the best philanthropists, the world remain in this world, they remain anonymous for a good reason. It is far better to try to be good during to do good a way that nobody knows anything about it. Number 4 thing that you should never share with anyone is your family problems. No family is ideal, and each family actually has problems. Just because you don't know what is going on in one family, in family A, doesn't mean they don't have a family. They don't have a problem. They actually have problems that are even made more grievous than one that are more critical than what you are going through. Each family has problems. Most family contain numerous different people, all with different personality. It is only sensible that fights or arguments come up every now and then. Therefore, you want to learn to measure them and accommodate everyone, no matter how difficult they are. What happens within the family could be best kept within the family too. What goes behind closed doors is something that concerns only you and the members of your family. It's not for public consumption. So sharing your family problems with other people will usually not solve your family issues. Instead, people will have information to judge you and your family. So before you rush and open your mouth about your family issues, make sure you stop for a second and think about the consequences of your actions. In fact, first time experience, I've experienced this a lot. Know that you tell people stuff, instead of them solving that problem, in fact, they cause you more problems. All right? So please make sure you never share that with anybody. Number 5 thing you should never share with anyone is your relationship issues, your marriage issues. Your relationship is one of the things you should not share with others. Marriage, relationship, and conflict, they go together. Whatever you are going through on your connection, let it stay between the both of you. Your connection issues and your individual issues aren't something you need to share with the entire world. It's not for public consumption. You must always attempt to sort out all these problems between you and your partner or your spouse. You should not share what you are going through with your family and friends, since they probably are on your own side. They care for you more than anything else, and they simply want the best for you. The moment you start telling them, about your connection troubles, you might create enemies to your spouse, and they can have severe troubles together. You might not want that, probably not. Worse, if your spouse learns that you have talked about them to other people, you are going to need to manage even more problems from that. So next time you want to open your mouth about your family problems, think about it deeply and never share anything. Never share them with anybody. Number 6, then, you should never share with anybody, with anyone, with other people, is the material possessions. Material possessions. The fact is that we all wish to be surrounded by material possessions that we like. We all need to get this and that. We don't need to get all kind of material possessions. But sometimes we get a definite satisfaction by allowing everybody knows about our new home, about the new car we just bought, about that new fabric, that new clothing, that cell phone, that telephone, and everything else money can purchase. We always want the whole world to know what is going on. Okay, you need to spread it during your own conversations. It is great once you have established financial freedom for yourself. However, keep humble. People today appreciate humble men and women. Number 7 things that you should never share with anyone is your regrets. We all have our own negative stories. We all have our past. We all have things that we've gone through, our experiences. They may not be palatable. Okay? So we all have stories about folks we really dislike. When it is an old buddy or a schoolmate or even an ex-boyfriend, most of us maintain a grudge against specific individuals in our own lives. However much we despise someone, it doesn't really matter how much we despise them, it is never a great idea to share this hatred with each person that we meet. We don't have to share these stories of hatred with each person that we meet. You should give us those feelings and talk about them as much as more as possible in general public. Okay? As negativity could be overpowering. So the burst of regret from past should remain there. And you ought to concentrate on the current and what is going on right now. You realize that an increasing number of people wish to speak with you. Number 8 thing you should never share with people is your weaknesses. We all have weaknesses. We all have our own downside. We all have our flaws. Do not discuss your weaknesses, your flaws with anybody, because they will use it against you. You will never know who will use it from you. Not everybody out there wants you good fortune. You shouldn't discuss your disadvantages, your flaws, your weaknesses, even together with your intimate friend. Since in due time, folks are always able to change. Friends change, people change. Okay, change is the only thing that is constant. Friends and family may not remain near you. They could use your weaknesses against you personally and can harm you. Number 9 thing you should never share with anyone is your spiritual beliefs. You should not talk about your political beliefs about anybody. You should not talk about your spiritual beliefs with anybody. Should you disagree with a person's view, it can make an issue, and they may wind up having powerful perceptions of you. Frequently, people go so far as attempting to impose their own faith on others. Do not be that sort of person, since you could become one of these intolerant men and women who only see the world from their own perspective. Folks do not like this kind of close-minded men and women, and barely anyone becomes buddies with them. Okay? Nobody even listens to them. You do not owe anybody anything, particularly about your own personal life, about your own political beliefs or spiritual beliefs. So sharing each bit of you and your life using just anyone is a ridiculous act. It is normal to make errors. And in the event, okay, you have revealed any of those subjects we have discussed, right? Please, today, don't repeat them. If you have made personal errors, you have made mistakes in the past about revealing these things, now stop. Never do it again. If you do that, you will see that your life will be perfect, your life will be straight. Okay, nobody will ever harm you, nobody will ever, harm you or do something evil to you. Even if they do, okay, they will be destroyed, they will suffer. Okay, and I pray that as you do all these things, God Almighty in His infinite mercy will protect you, He will keep you, He will guide you in the mighty name of God. If this video make any sense to you, please give this video a thumbs up, like, comment, share this video with your friends and family. Okay, remember to watch this video next, and God Almighty will bless you. You know I love you, and I know you love me too. Bye.